Introduction. An honest conversation. There are days, weeks, and sometimes even months when you feel like doing absolutely nothing. You wake up, stare at the ceiling, and instead of feeling energetic or excited, all you experience is emptiness. There's no energy, no desires, and even the usual joys don't evoke any emotions. You simply exist. You postpone tasks, ignore your goals, and try to convince yourself to start tomorrow. But tomorrow comes, and it all repeats itself. This isn't just laziness or a bad mood. It's an internal break that has activated for a reason. It's crucial to understand you haven't broken down, and everything is okay with you. Even the most ambitious, successful, and vibrant people go through such phases. The difference is that some stay stuck in this swamp for a long time, while others manage to pull themselves out and regain their inner energy. Today, we'll explore why motivation fades, where to find it, and how to restart yourself even when it feels like you're completely drained. Why nothing feels right, a deeper look. Reason 1. Emotional burnout. You might not even notice when you reach the point of burnout, especially if you've been living on adrenaline for a long time, solving problems, setting goals, pushing forward relentlessly. Your internal resources simply ran out. Your body activates energy-saving mode because it realizes that if you don't stop now, things will only get worse. How it looks: constant tiredness, even after sleep. A sudden drop in interest in everything. Irritation over any tasks, even the ones you once enjoyed. Physical weakness, frequent colds, feeling like you have no energy, even for simple tasks. Reason 2. Losing connection with yourself. Sometimes you don't feel like doing anything. Not because you're tired, but because you've been living someone else's life. You've been meeting other people's expectations, adapting to standards, walking someone else's path. At some point, something just clicked, and you lost touch with your true desires. How it looks: you can't answer the question, what do I really want? Everything feels pointless. Even achievements no longer bring joy. You feel like a stranger in your own life. Reason 3. Overload and chaos. The world around us is an endless flow of information, tasks, and commitments. If you've been living in multitasking mode for a long time, if your mind hasn't had a moment of silence, it simply gave up. A tired brain can't generate motivation. It's busy trying to survive. How it looks: constant anxiety, a feeling of mental clutter. You start tasks but leave them unfinished. Difficulty concentrating, even on simple tasks. The first steps, restarting from within. Motivation doesn't just fall from the sky. You can't wait for it. It doesn't come according to a schedule. True motivation is a byproduct of action, even a small one. But to start moving, you first need to clear your inner space. Step 1. Stop demanding miracles from yourself right now. Your goal is not to conquer the day, but to take one simple action. Not a marathon, just one step. The smaller the task, the higher the chance of completing it. Example: don't try to clean the entire apartment, just put one item away. Don't aim to start running, just put on your sneakers. Step 2. Tiny habits instead of grand plans. Focus on micro habits. Every morning, a glass of water. Every evening, one line in your journal. Every day, one step forward. Your brain will begin to see, I can do this, and gradually start to engage. Step 3. Reduce the noise. Turn off notifications and subscribe from toxic influencers. Stop scrolling endlessly. Free up your attention. The less information overload you have, the easier it becomes to hear yourself. How to ignite your inner fire. Practice 10 childhood desires. Sit down with a piece of paper and write down 10 things you loved doing as a child. Drawing, writing stories, sculpting with clay, playing hide and seek. Find at least one thing from this list that you can bring back into your life right now. It will help you rediscover the joy of life. Practice day of pleasures. Pick one day and do only what you want. No shoulds, no pressure. Check in with yourself every half hour. What do I want to do now? This practice helps you reconnect with your inner voice. Practice one honest question every evening. Ask yourself one question: what is really important to me right now? Write down your answer. No need for the right words, just the truth. When motivation becomes a habit, motivation is not a state, but a process. If you take at least one small step every day, it will gradually become a part of you. Here's the system: a morning ritual, a simple habit that kicks things off. Micro steps, one small action every day. Tracking victories, write down even the smallest successes. Supportive environment, people who believe in you. Honest dialogue with yourself, regular pauses to listen to.